welcome to the homestead. Glad you could make it. Well, I'm out here. It's midweek after work hours. I had to pick up some stuff that Brenda requested from work, and I brought it out here, but I'm not going to deal with that yet. She said she was having problems with the circular saw. She said it was not cutting well and it was smoking, so I don't know if the blade was bound up between two pieces of wood or what. She said it didn't seem to her that there was any teeth left on the blade. I don't know. So we're going to check that out first thing. I do have a spare blade in my shop somewhere, so we're going to look for that and probably put that on anyway. Or maybe. We'll see. But right now I'm going to go grab the saw and see if it has any teeth on the blade or if the blade's loose or something like that. Well, I don't know what happened, but there's no teeth left on the blade, no carbide teeth. That's interesting. Well, let's pull this blade off and put a new one on. Let me walk in circles a few times first. I don't know if you can see, but there's supposed to be carbide teeth here on the leading edge, and they're not there. So I don't know if we hit a nail or what, but this blade's toast. Let me go see if I can find the other one. The last time I saw that blade, it was in a box, and it was a different box than this box. But a lot of stuff got consolidated and moved when Brenda was in here helping organize the shop. So I'm hoping it's in here. This blade's been around a while. Okay, well this is a 36 tooth finishing blade that I'm putting on here, only because it's what I have and it's brand new. I have some old blades somewhere in a box in the shop. I'm not going to look for those since I found this one so easy. I'm going to put it on and we'll do what we need to do with it. It won't work very well for ripping wood, but at a cross cut it should work just fine. Okay, got her a cord, got her a saw. I don't know what she needs to do, but we'll take it out to her. Okay, so we got the new saw blade on. Brenda wants me to cut her 2 boards so that we can fill in this planter on the ends behind me. So I'm going to measure that and then we'll go over there and cut the boards. Okay, there's staples sticking through on these and a little bit of a bad beginning, so I'm going to trim it off to the good part of the wood on both of these. Then we'll start our measurement from there. Okay, we got them cut. Let's go see if we can attach them. While we're here, we want to do a little reinforcing with some screws on the corners, so I've got some longer screws. I'm going to go get those and we'll make sure these are good and solid. I'm going to pre-drill these holes so as we don't split the wood, hopefully. let's move on to the other side. Okay, that's it for attaching the inboards and reinforcing this one. I'm going to go ahead and run some screws in this one too to reinforce it, make sure that the nails don't back out, and just make it stronger, because there is going to be dirt in there pushing out on it all the time. So just a good idea to screw it together. Okay, I think that'll do it for these. They seem pretty sturdy, so that's going to be it for this part of it anyway. Now I need to unload my truck. I've got some wonderful stuff I need to show you. Earlier this morning, Brenda texted me while I was at work. She was here on the property. She let me know that I needed to pick up an additional sheet of sheetrock. So no problem, I'll pick it up after work. So I went to go buy it after work. I put it on a cart. You know, one of these home improvement places. I work at Lowe's anyway. I put it on a cart. I pushed it. It was pushing it up to the register when the building materials manager was pushing a cart with 5 or so sheets of kind of scarred up sheetrock. They had damaged corners, that kind of thing. And he said, "Hey Lee, do you want to buy these for $1 a sheet?" Well, yes, I do. That's a foolish question to me. Of course I do. Because it's just the corners on a few of them that are damaged. There's nothing, like none of them are broken in half or anything like that. Well, I'm sorry. There's one piece that's broken in half. And it's only a half a sheet, and they charged me 50 cents for that. So for $5.50, I got 5 sheets of mostly good sheetrock that I can trim. So that's what I need to unload, because we're going to need them. We're going to use them on all of the cottages at some point. So heck of a deal. Anyway, let me show you. Well, there you go. 5 sheets of sheetrock. This is the 5/8 piece that's broken in half. These are the 1/2-inch pieces here. And they're really, I mean, other than corners and that kind of stuff, which I have to trim them anyway to make them fit from stud to stud. So I'll just trim off the bad corners. It's not a big deal. And you've seen my piecework. Stowe has seen my piecework. What do you think, buddy? Pretty good? Yeah, me too. He thinks it's a good deal. So do I. Now I just need to get them moved. Okay, out of those 5 sheets, 5.5. One of them was perfect. Well, perfect-ish. But it didn't have any dinged up corners. Had a little scratch in the face of it, no big deal. But it didn't even go through the paper. So I put that one in the next cottage we're going to work on, or go back to the one with the windows and all that. That should be enough to finish that one off. And so, in essence, that one was probably worth $14. But I got them all for 5.5. Alright, in order for me to get that sheetrock in the back of my truck, I had to take the stuff that normally rides in the back of my truck and put it in the cab. Fortunately, it's an extended cab, so there was room, barely. But now I got to put it back in the back of the truck so that Brenda can ride home, and the animals. Otherwise, they have to stay here. One would ask, who needs all that stuff? To which I would answer, nobody. And me. I don't know why. There's all kinds of things in there. Stuff to tie loads down when I have my trailer. Tools, it's an old truck. Extra parts for things that fail. Ignition coils and so forth. Just probably over-prepared. And yet, when I got a flat tire on the weekend, I didn't have the breaker bar or ratchet or the correct socket to take my own wheel off. Isn't that sad? So, am I over-prepared? Yes. Am I under-prepared? Apparently. Anyway, no big deal. I aired the tire up, drove it to the repair shop. They pulled the big screw out of the center of the tread and fixed the tire for me. So there you go. The funny part of that whole thing is I had a very small plug it into the 12-volt outlet in the truck air compressor with me. I have no answer other than they're really big tires, and it would probably take an hour to air it up. So no excuses, and lots of excuses at the same time. But for me, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. God bless you. We will see you next time on the homestead. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, share it with your friends, and by all means, leave me a comment. God bless you now. Bye-bye.